This will be my second ring installation at a different address. I have same as I did in my previous video, and if you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see it. It is same exact, just a different location, like I said. In the box I have ring itself, charging USB cable, screwdriver for special screws, and installation screws, and of course setup guide. Here is quick start where it says charge before use. Here is a code that we need to scan. Hardware installations here. I already charged fully the ring last night. We'll need to download the app, setup pair app, which will come after we install. And here is how to do it actually. So I have here ring itself. It has this installation backing plate, which we will need to put on a door or a brick, and then we will be able to hook it to that plate. And we have options just to install it like that or hardwired with these two screws. I am gonna do hardwiring like in my previous video. I'm gonna use existing doorbell wires, and I will install it somewhere here as owner wants. I believe that will be here with the insert of the little wooden piece to back it and make it flush and make the right direction. I already installed transformer that is 16 volts. Original was 10, and I will show you in this video how I did it. I purchased this one at Menards, and it is 16 volts output, and this will be needed in order for ring properly function. I'm gonna turn off the power by finding right breaker. In my case is number 12, and I'm gonna turn it off. To know that it's off, green light is not lit anymore, and that means the power is not coming to it. But I will check it one more time just to make sure that I don't get shocked. I'll need to take that screw in the middle off, or maybe just loose. Disconnect two wires, black ones in my case here, and connect them to the same spot by following them. And ground will be needed to be connected as well here. Once I have disconnected electrical wires, white and black and green, I have these two here, red and white, and you can see here that it's 10 volts, and that's not enough, so I'm gonna replace it. The new one is having this nut that I will need to go with the whole thing after I take that off through this hole here. That will go from the bottom, but that's all after I connect red and white wire to the top of the transformer. I will first connect wires, take this black nut off, and then go from the top with the transformer, and then screw the nut on the bottom part to hold it, and then connect the wire. Red and white wires are on. Next step is nut. Okay, now this is in, and I'll just need to tie this black plastic nut like that. Green goes with green, white goes with white, like this, and I'll just need time to get it without recording. And blacks will go together like this, plus tight without recording. Now that green and ground wire are together, white with white, black with black, is all ready to be assembled. I tested it by turning on breaker and testing with the doorbell, so it works. I'm gonna put it together. This is what it takes to replace the transformer with a higher voltage. Here we can shove all these wires in. Be careful not to damage them or take them apart, and then put this plastic cover on with finding these screws, and that will be it, like that. And then we can position this a little bit to plug the smoke alarm in, and that's it. Okay, now all is together. There is no green light because breaker is off. I'm gonna turn the breaker on and test the light. And let's see the green light. Yeah, it is there, so it works properly. And one more test is to test the doorbell, and it works. First thing is to take this old doorbell button, and here I have two wires that go to that transformer and a bell. And if I install it here, I will need to put some backing piece of wood or something. I'll see with the owner and extend these wires, go from the bottom probably, and like I said, I'll see with the owner and see what will be the best way to conceal it, but that will be next step. Before I do any work with wires and electricity, I'm gonna turn off breaker, that I know which one is for this. Here are the wires. I'll need to clean them a little bit and work on extension of it. Here I have extended the wires. I'm gonna use this wire wrap. And then I will shrink wrap it with a bigger piece to protect it all the way. And this will go under the camera location here. And here we are. Now I will secure it somehow here, maybe even cover it with the silicone, and it will come under. To get the right angle and the flat surface to install camera, I'll use this piece of wood, which can be later painted in same color as a door jamb, but this will be good. I'll cut it in the shorter piece and attach backing plate to this board. Okay, this is the wooden insert that I will use to install the backing plate and the doorbell itself. And I will paint this, or owner can do it, or put silicone around. Here I will attach backing plate with the screws provided. Okay, I have installed completely, put the backing plate in, and I attached the wires. It's not easy to see it now because wires are short, so I could put them behind, but it is ready for activation. To say is I needed to restore the power. Now that I have all the installation done, this is not my house, so owner will need to set up with the scan code, installing the app on the phone, and activate the doorbell itself. Okay, the owner of the house is setting this up so I cannot show personal information, but by scanning the ring and opening the app, there is a lot of questions like location and address and use whatever information, follow them, and then I need to press the orange button. One of the steps is to press this orange button, and I'm going to do that. Okay. And this light is early. Now we need to go back to phone and follow directions. It is saying on the phone that it's preparing for setup if white light is spinning. It's just saying now connected to the Ring app, and we need to provide password in the phone. It says that's connected to Wi-Fi. Just a moment.
Setup did not complete. Check your Wi-Fi password and try again.
We didn't complete because the password may be not right. We are trying different password. Light is still spinning.
Just a moment.
It says that setup is successful, and this light is still spinning, but it's getting blue. So, installing the updates, and it may take several minutes, so we'll just wait for that. But this is basically all we need to do, is just follow instructions on the phone and listen to the Ring voice, and setup will be complete. Once all this setup is complete, here is 3 security screws that I need to make from the bottom, and use this screw specially designed for it to install it. And now screws are installed. Hard to see from the indirect, but there are 2 of them. 1, 2. Refer to my previous video, please, with different installation. And if you have any questions or comments, I'll be more than glad to answer them. Thank you for watching.